The last 2 quarters of 2014 and the first quarter of 2015 have been quite a ride in my part-time with Global Minerals Group, as I have personally witnessed how the oil market practically plummeted from $117 a barrel to below the $50 mark. This report will provide an overview of how the drastic market changes have affected our production of barite, a commodity including the well stimulation chemicals and their derivatives. All products are biodegradable and have no negative effect on the environment. First, let's remind that despite the market fluctuations, the company that was making large strides in becoming one of the region's leaders in this market held strong as sales of barite were very steady as of the first quarter of 2015. The name of the company that gave me the honor to continue working part-time last fall of 2014 and this spring of 2015 in the Barite Quality Control Division is named Global Minerals Group, also known as GMG. GMG partnered with a pioneer in the Indian mining business back in 2012. GMG's strategic partnership with the mine brings pioneering efforts and experience in the mining, processing, and exporting since the 1950s. Therefore, those that were in this market clinging as middlemen practically have disappeared, giving GMG the ability to establish as one of the most reliable barite suppliers in the hemisphere during these tough market times. My job assignment extended but was not limited to providing customer support in their quality control division, updating GMG's Latin American and U.S. accounts of the changing of prices and logistics, deliberately directing affected by the continuous drop in oil prices. Many internal decisions were made by GMG's executive team to keep service and quality at its highest despite volatility in prices of barite and well stimulation chemicals adjusting to the client's needs. Research of oil fields and well stimulation chemicals, derivatives that are more efficient and biodegradable to the execution, blending, and also monitoring of the minerals and chemicals used in drilling. Becoming familiar with the sales cycle, the sales process and application of the products and services sold by GMG has been a key to maturity in my area, especially the new prospecting increase since many of our client base either reduced drastically or closed temporarily in its oil exploration. My job also included assisting the Chief Operating Officer, Chief Global Strategist, in the preparing of the market strategy in this turning times obligated the review established in the PO system during the summer of 2014. Here at Global Minerals Group, we are proud to have been involved in the procurement and supply of Indian barite ore, with an established history of working with the Government of India, recognized industry leaders for over 30 years in the mining, processing, as well as export of barite in India to the USA, Middle East, and also East Asia. Our barite quality control goes hand in hand with our history of working with industry leaders and feedback from the independent suppliers of barite for export, as well as regional demand generated through the sales calls to our offices in USA, Dubai, as well as Malaysia. We have received a lot of positive feedback from our clients in the downtimes, since many mines across the world closed their production or reduced its production to maintain or drive prices up. On our assessment, we are happy to continue our quarterly forecast for barite pricing, providing the highest quality barite exceeding 40% of our API standards. GMG's availability of different grades of barite are poised to surge for the remainder of the year, making us to go sure the reliable supplier. Part of my duties involves in participating in training webinars to instruct vendors of the application of the products and budgeting to increasingly help them reduce costs of prices of oils are falling. The experience of being involved in the day-to-day business of a global upstream company on its way to become a top supplier in the Americas and learning from my mentor, the COO CGS of GMG, has been absolutely priceless as I focus to become a dedicated, disciplined, and professional chemical engineer. The dynamic changes of the oil and gas exploration through fracking techniques and the forthcoming land offshore drilling increase in the coming years opens yet another niche where chemical engineers are going to be in a high demand not only in the United States but overseas as well. GMG has been an amazing hands-on experience in the day-to-day activities of the upstream oil and gas industry. I definitely recommend to future interns at Prairie View A&M College of Engineering to follow my steps and seek internship opportunities with upstream service companies. Last but not least, I want to thank my mentor, Mr. Miguel Yanez, COO CGS of GMG, for his patience and guidance, and thank also Dr. Osborne Lee for allowing me to present this report overview of my activities at GMG. Thank you so much.